Hi everyone. We are making this video because some of you are going to come back to school from next week. Not all of you. Some of you are still going to be at home doing your tapestry and your seesaw. But I just wanted to let you know what school was going to be like if you are coming back. Now, as soon as our members of staff come to school, they will be asked to stand on a yellow dot in front of this doorway, and then I will take their temperature with an infrared temperature gun. That way I will know that their temperature is correct. They will then sanitize their hands upon entry, and then they can go into school. This door, however, will then, after the staff have been, remain shut, and should any parents need to contact the school, please do so via email or telephone, because parents, we're asking you that you don't come into school. So when you come to school, we have staggered drop-off times and pick-up times to make sure not too many people come to school at the same time. These gates during drop-off and pick-up will be open. Nobody is going to use the small gate that we usually use. Now here we have Mrs. Taylor and Mrs. Adkins, and Mrs. Taylor is going to be Mrs. Adkins' mum, and Mrs. Adkins is going to be a child of the school. Parents, we ask you to leave your child at the school gate. Obviously, if anyone else is out here, maintain your social distance, and your child can come in. Come on, Mrs. Adkins. Bye, darling. Bye. And stand on one of the spots that are marked in a social distance, 2-metre gap. So as you can see, Mrs. Adkins is on a dot, and I'm on a dot. We're safely 2 metres apart. Following that, when we have all of the children on a socially distanced dot, we will then ask them to go to their own external doors where their bubble will be. So as I said, each bubble will be coming through a different entrance. This is obviously Mr. Lemon's classroom. This is where some of the year sixes will be in their bubble, and again we've got Mrs. Adkins waiting on her spot to come into the classroom. Now we will also be taking temperatures here using the infrared thermometer of every child. It might be that the adult taking the temperature might be wearing either one of these or a mask. Okay, so Mrs. Adkins, so take the temperature, make sure that the temperature is okay, and then sanitize hands before entry.
So this is the Year 6 classroom. You'll notice that we've had to move some of the tables out so that we have the right distances between the workstations. Every child in here will have their own individual workstation with a stationery pack, which is named, with equipment that only they will touch, and also some playground equipment. Again, this is named and it's only for that one child to be able to use at playtime.
So this is where some of our infant children will be entering into school. They'll come through this marked out area. You'll notice the yellow spacings on the floor, keeping them 2 metres apart. They'll come up and won't be allowed to use the early years outdoor area, unfortunately, as well as the reception classroom. That is out of bounds. So they'll come up towards the Year 1 classroom, where they will have their temperature checked and hand sanitizer put on as well. Playtimes won't be in this area. So we'll take you up to the classroom to have a look at that. up for use with the distancing. Each child will have their own individual stationery pack and play pack at their desk. There's hand sanitizer this doorway, hand sanitizer over there, and then our red snuffle bin for any tissues that need to be disposed of.
On the school playground, as you can see, we have halved the playground. One zone for one bubble and another zone for another bubble. Unfortunately, things like the sensory area and the Mugar and the gazebo will be out of bounds currently. So here we are on the school field. The children love playing on the field in the summer. You'll notice again, we've halved it. One half for one bubble, one half for another bubble. And Adventure Trail, unfortunately, is out of bounds. The goalposts will be out of bounds. And for the time being, the Mugar will be out of bounds. The children, as you've already heard, will have their own individual play equipment that they can bring out at playtime. They'll come up with their staff bubble member who will try to encourage social distancing whilst doing, activities such as races, hula hoop competitions, skipping competitions and things like that, whilst trying to keep the children socially distant. So the only time that children will need to actually come into the corridor is to go to the toilet. We will have a member of staff on duty, toilet duty, and they will make sure that the children socially distance out here as well, and that they wash their hands really, really thoroughly, doing at least 20 seconds and using soap and hot water. Really, really important. Throughout the day, keeping the school as clean as possible is really important as well. Door handles, workstations will be cleaned regularly, as will the toilets that both children and staff use. So I hope that gives you a little bit more information as to what a return to school will look like. It's really important to us that we keep all of our children and all of our members of staff safe at school. If you have any queries, please do give us a ring at school, and myself, Mrs. Taylor, Mr. Lemon, Mrs. Aitken will be able to help you. Stay safe, everyone. See you on Seesaw and Tapestry if you're not coming to school. Bye-bye.